gotta use the restroom. Hold on. Turn. Oh, no, turn the light on. Yeah, okay. All right, waiting for people to show up here. Going live. Yeah. Maybe have it this way. What's up, Tony? Tony, what's up, man? How you doing? You're the first one here. I'm just testing something real quick. All right. So I'm just putting up my green screen, testing it out. God damn, I really don't want to stand underneath this cold conditioning air thing. All right. What's up, Winter Slasher? Winter Slasher, how you doing? Chad, what's up, man? You remember my nickname, Dr. Asylum. Dr. Asylum. So I'm going live here. So I'm going live and I'm just gonna hang out and just telling you guys what I've been doing. So I've not been eating candy. If for you guys that aren't aware, send this to Chad. I eat a lot of candy usually when I'm chilling. So, all right. So I'm just little lungs. Take that yam off your face. I don't know what that means. Little lungs. So what does that mean? Yeah, actually, let me turn off the air conditioner. Hold on. Hey, Chad, you can be on if you want. All right. Just shake some twin. Great. Wait, what? Great candy video with your brother. Thanks, Chad. Glad you liked it. Yeah, those were pretty good candies, like Japanese candies. I haven't tried those before, so it's like, why not do a video on them? Winter Slasher, can you show us your collection of figurines, masks, if you have any? You know what? Winter Slasher, I was just about to go through the masks that I have so far. And I don't have as much masks that I used to. I got rid of some of them because I no longer had interest in them. But yeah, I can show you how the masks that I currently have. Some of them aren't even done. Some of them are not even close to being done. But as for figurines, or like figures, action figures, I don't really have any of those. I used to, but I gave those away, and I have one back at my other house. So I'll do that in a minute once this thing turns off. All right. Just shake some twin. I don't know what that means. Okay, so let me close that door. So what have I been doing? So I think YouTube, or I'm supposed to go live like this. Sorry for the noises playing in the background, watching TV. What do you call that? Vertical? Yeah. vertical. So I'm going to keep the phone vertical. I don't think it's supposed to be horizontal. So what am I working on? I'll show you a mask that I'm working on. Let's see. I don't want to focus on the green screen too much. It's my bed right there. It's pretty cool. It has lights, which is nice. So I'm working on not a lot. I'm working on this. Y'all after wait. I don't know what that means. So I'm working on this mask here, this Milek hockey mask. And the only thing, when I got this mask a few years back on Christmas. So I was really happy when I got this, but I didn't like how it was advertised. Who Little Lung's telling to class? I don't know who that is. I don't know who Little Lungs is. Fish Sticks, what's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. So I got this mask a few years back on Christmas, and I am overall happy for the fact that I got this mask, but there were a bit of things that I didn't like about it. Again, sorry for the noise. The mask on the pictures have the tan color straps, which I'll show you another mask that has that kind of straps. On the advertisement, it had like beige straps, but when I got it, it had black straps, and I didn't like that, so I removed those straps. And another thing, I had a flaw on this mask. It had like a sticker in the or a label, but I managed to get that off. But the one thing I didn't like, I had a flaw. I don't know if you can see it. So right around the eye, underneath the eyelid, it was like almost, I don't know if they pulled this out of the mold too early or whatever, or something like that. But there was like wrinkling underneath the eye, and it kind of protruded like it was dripped, kind of like this. You can't see it that much anymore because I actually sanded it away, but it's still there. So that's one thing that's also another thing that I did not like about this mask. So what I'm doing, so you can still kind of see it, and now the mask has a little bit of subtle scratches because I've sanded it. Now what I'm doing with this mask, I'm rubbing it down with a Scotch pad, the pad they use to rub dishes, and I'm going to paint this white, and I'm going to add gloss to it because I kind of want this thing to pop a bit more. Don't worry about the silver bit on the mask. It's just something that I put on there. When I sanded it left a bit of flashing of plastic. So when I'm done, or when this is dry completely, I will be peeling that away. I have a Michael Myers mask. That's cool, Tony. Who thinks Halloween 3 sucks? I like Halloween 3. Of course, we all been there. When I first watched Halloween 3, I really did not like the movie because I was wondering where Michael Myers was at. But I really like the movie as like its standalone thing. Yeah, so yeah, that's all I'm doing with this Milek hockey mask. I'm waiting for this stuff to dry. It's like puffy paint. I'm hoping it will get rid of the flashing. If not, I can just find another way. So this mask is getting modified, and it's a really cool mask. Has like an 80s summer camp slasher vibe to it. Honestly, I see this channel. Oh well, thanks, Slasher. I really hope so. My channel's growing. I'm at 700 subs, but yeah, hopefully we'll get there at 2K. Hopefully. So that's another mask. That's one mask I'm working on. I really don't. Now here's what I'm talking about. Another mask I have a Milek hockey mask on my wall here. This is from Sleepaway Camp 2 on Happy Campers. This is a Milek hockey mask I got on my birthday a few years back. And I just added paint to make it look like Sleepaway Camp 2 on Happy Campers. And I repainted the tabs here because in the movie they were white, but when I got it, it was black. So the only thing that isn't movie accurate are the eyelids. these masks back in the day did not have any eyelids, so. But there's really nothing I can do about it. I mean, sure, I can cut them off, I can Dremel them off, but I don't want to risk ruining this mask just for the sake of accuracy. So I'm gonna leave those on. But yeah, I added it. I made it look kind of like cheap looking, like cheaply applied, like it is in the movie, especially the chevron. I don't know if you can see that. You can see how you can see the brush strokes. Also, the movie chevron is actually slightly darker and faded, like with the red. I like the combo. You get like Roy Burns and the real Jason. And I don't know what happened here, if I can get it. The paint slightly chipped away during storage. But yeah, here's what I'm talking about. You see these straps here, how they're tan? The tan straps? That's how they were supposed to be on this mask right here. But it didn't have those straps. It came black. Did you see the new Hellraiser game trailer? I have not. I will be checking that out. I have not. I haven't seen. I want to see the new I Know What You Did Last Summer movie, but I'm getting a lot of. I see a lot of people criticizing it, liking it, thinking it's okay, and some people say it's great. So I'll be checking that one out. All right. What else? So that's the Sleepaway Camp 2 mask. Here's my ghost face mask that I have. Hold on a minute. It's just held on a wall by a pin. So I got a ghost face mask right here. I have Discord. No, I don't have Discord. Here's the ghost face mask right here, which is pretty cool. This is not the Scream. Hey, Asylum and me, Miss Liz Horror Friends. Yeah, we are. I was on Miss Liz's live stream yesterday. She went live yesterday. Yeah, I had no idea, Tony, you and her met in person. I'm actually jealous. So here's the ghost face mask here. This isn't the Scream 6 mask. This is just my own concept. I bought a regular ghost face mask from Walmart, and I just customized it, repainted it. And I called this mask Decayed Ghost, or The Decayed Ghost. I kind of like, or Ghost Decayed. I like Decayed Ghost because the mask looks like it's decaying and it looks rotted. So I do like that. And I painted it. It actually does not look like that on the video, like on the live video. This part may look like a gray brown, but it's not. It looks more like a darker brown. And I did paint to like these blemishes. Now, one thing cool that happened with this mask is I kind of miskept this mask, and I put it in a drawer and I put clothes on it, and the E6000 I used to create the texture actually softened up due to the hot temperature, and some of the shirt got stuck to the mouth area. And so when I peeled off the shirt, it accidentally peeled off the paint. You see those little white spots? That's the mask underneath. And it gave it like this really cool chipped, decayed look that I loved. And it also did the same thing here. And it did the same thing here. And it did the same thing right around the eyes, with the exception of here. And this used to have been dark. So it used to have been the color of, where is it? Of this part here. You see that? Used to have been the same color. So I painted this to match the little blemishes. And another thing I did, I textured the mouth. I made it look matte, added some aging. I replaced the mesh because the original mesh that came on this mask, you can still see your eyes, and I just never liked that. So I just cut that off and reglue these on, or add new ones. I cut off the little flaps on the sides. And I also cut off the elastic strap that was on the inside of the mask, because I used to own the Scary Movie mask from Fun World, the Was mask. That mask does not come included with an elastic strap. So the idea is the hood acts as a strap. You put it on and it stays on. So I like that idea. So I cut off the elastic strap that was in the mask, and it was a lot easier. And I'm glad I did that, because it's a lot easier to put this mask on and get it off, especially putting it on. So, and it fits comfortably. I can still move my head. It still fits perfectly. So Fun World really should stop adding the elastic strap in these masks because it is a lot difficult to get it on over your head. So that's Ghostface or Decayed Ghost. I will be using this for a video someday. And hang that back on the wall. Come on. Okay. All right. Read the chat here. I love Ghostface 2 Asylum. Me too. I even love the TV show. Me, Miss Liz. Wait. Me and Liz both live in Florida. Why? Oh, that's how you guys met. Okay. Yeah. I remember that. She said something about moving back to Florida. And yeah, you that's how you guys are able to met. You met her in Florida. Or met her in Florida. Stammering my sentences. That's how you were able to meet her because you also live in Florida. Gotcha. Love Ghostface 2. Me too. I love Ghostface more in Scary Movie. Ghostface in Scary Movie. You can't go wrong with that. I love that Scary Movie. And for some reason, it's one of those parody movies that's an homage to Ghostface. Those movies are a lot better than Scream 5 and 6. How sad. Because they don't take themselves seriously as Scream 5 and 6 try to do. And I really don't like Scream 5. That's the worst one in the franchise in my opinion. What else to show? I got what do I want to show off? How about I show off masks that I've been working on and I've been putting off? So I've been working on this skull mask here. Sebastian, what's up, man? How you doing, man? How's your day? Welcome to the live stream. This great mask. Thanks, Chad. So here's my skull mask that I did. Well, I repainted. I actually repainted this a few times because I didn't like it. I just wanted to make it look better. I wanted it to make it look good, but I wanted it to make it look mass-produced. So I did repainted it. I added a black line here when I first got this mask. And I added black lines around the temple area just to make it look mass-produced. And I did sponge on a couple of coats of white latex paint there. And I added the eye mesh. This is actually the second time I did it. The first time I used a do-rag, which was a bit difficult to see out of. But this is actually, I replaced it the second time. This is the same mesh that I used for the Ghostface mask when I replaced that mask's mesh that came with it. Oh, hold on, I'm missing here. I love Scream 6 because Jenna Ortega. Nice. Nice. Everybody's saying hi. What is your hot take? I'll start Freddy versus... Wait. What is your hot take? I'll start. Freddy versus Jason is top 3 in the franchise. And Halloween 2 is the second best. Let's go. CS5 Unmasked! What's up, man? CS5 Unmasked is on my live stream. I cannot believe it. What's up, man? Dude, hold on. How's it been? I'm shocked. CS5 Unmasked is on my live stream. The best Friday the 13th YouTuber on YouTube. How's your day, man? Okay. Friday versus Jason. Are you talking about the franchise where you would rank those films? You made all that yourself? Nice. Well, some of them I bought and I modified. But yeah, everyone say hi to CS5 Unmasked. He's a really cool YouTuber. He does a lot of Friday the 13th content. And he does a lot of cool, like, budget-friendly, like, Jason Voorhees costumes. And they look really cool. Especially the one he did for Part 8. That one's probably my favorite one. I think my favorite one is probably... What's my favorite costume he did? I like the remake, and I really love the Part 8 Jason. And I even love that costume even more when he updated the Part 8 Jason suit, the outfit. Well, not the outfit. Well, he did some small mods. He definitely changed the mask up. I really love the Part 8 costume. Every costume he made is phenomenal. Mainly the updated ones. It's good. I'm at work right now. Just wanted to stop and to say hi. Well, thanks, man. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you like the live stream. You showing off your collection? Yeah. Yeah, at least some of the stuff I have for now. I don't have. I'm regrowing my mask collection because I got rid of some of the stuff that I kept in storage that I had no interest anymore. So I'm regrowing my mask collection. So I'm regrowing it. So here's the skull mask I did. Let me turn that light off. A bit better. You guys can see the details better. So yeah, it's white, but it kind of has like a brown hue, especially on the edges there. See that? I have, how many masks I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 masks. I have 6 masks. But yeah, I only have 6 masks. I used to have like 15 masks, but I got rid of those. And I kind of wish I'm glad I did. Oh, I have that mask, but 2, except it's a bit grungier. Really? That's really cool. Wait, Z-Bed Grimes? Z-Bed Grimes. Welcome to the live stream, man. So yeah, this is a pretty cool mask I got off Amazon, but I was disappointed that it didn't come with mesh, so I put them in there. Yeah, so I gave it a repaint. I repainted the whole thing. Originally, oh, you know what? Slasher, now that you said it, let me tell you this. The reason why I bought this mask, now that you said it, the reason why I bought this mask is because I love the first Fear Street movie and I love the design of the killer. So since he wore a skull mask, I will just go on Amazon and buy a Fear Street skull mask. Until I found out that this isn't the Fear Street mask. The Fear Street mask, the skull mask, the mouth area is actually open, whereas the mouth on this mask is actually molded shut. So I don't know how I didn't spot that when I first spotted this mask. I still think it's pretty cool, and I'm glad I bought it. Like, it looks like a vintage retro mask, like from the 90s. So yeah, that's why I bought it, because I wanted a Fear Street skull mask, and it didn't exist around the time. So yeah, that's the reason why I bought this mask. Of course, when I realized this wasn't the Fear Street mask, I didn't say, oh, dang it, I wish I didn't spend my money for that. But I didn't do that because I still love this mask. I love skull masks. I'm still glad I bought this mask. And I will be getting the Fear Street mask. Just not now, though, but we are almost at Halloween season. And those masks are really cool. So yeah, that is my 90s skull mask that I bought and repainted. I especially repainted the little cracks in there. I love how the shading in the temple area turned out. What do you guys think? I've always dude, Baz, I agree. I need to get the Halloween 3 masks. Miss Liz is going live tonight, Asylum. Can't wait for that, Tony. I'll definitely be there. Because I keep missing her live streams recently. My sleep schedule was all over the place. Mama Green. Hi, Mama Green. Bauer. Subscribe. Oh, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the live stream, man. So yeah, that's the Fear Street. Wow. This is the 90s skull mask that I that I painted. And I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah. Definitely love the highlights on this. And I will be changing the display stand. For now, it's just covered in plastic bags. And this is a little container. I don't know what this is, what kind of spray it is. But that's the placeholder for a stand. Another mask I have. Hopefully you guys like this one. The next mask I have is a replica of the Flashback mask from Halloween Kills. Lots of great details on that mask. Thanks, CS5. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I repainted that skull mask like more than once. Yeah, thank you for liking it. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so everybody check out CS5 Unmasked channel. He's got a lot of great content. He does a lot of costumes, repaints, really cool live streams. You're definitely going to love his channel if you are a huge Friday the 13th fan. So here's the Flashback mask from Halloween Kills. that I got from Custom Corpses, and I actually got this for free because we helped them out on a live stream. And I still can't believe I got a free mask. That's crazy. Now I did modify this. I did add some shading, and I did added a weathering job, and I added some blood around the needle, and I styled the hair. But dude, look at the quality of this mask. I love the mask from this angle especially. It may be let me turn on the light. Let me see. Still a little bit harsh. Yeah, really love the Flashback mask made by Custom Corpses. It looks so dope, Asylum. Couldn't agree more. I absolutely agree. Look at that. Look at the profile. Yeah, that's wicked. It is. That's a beautiful mask. This mask was sculpted by how old is he? By a man in his 60s. And how did he manage to make a great Michael Myers mask than the one in the franchise, especially Part 5? That one was the worst one. But dude, look at that. That is perfect. I absolutely love this mask. Now I did stuff it. I'll turn on the light. I did stuff it. If you guys are interested, I do have a review on this mask, so it's on my channel. And I did stuff it to mimic or make it look like Aaron Armstrong is wearing this mask, and it's displayed on like a paper towel wrapped in a black trash bag, so the eyes stay black. Closest thing we'll get to the OG. Could agree more. Absolutely agree. Looks dope. Oh, hold on. Missed a comment from Chad, do I have figure collection? No, I do not. I gotta definitely get some more action figures though. I want to get the John Carver figure from Sideshow Collectibles. I gotta do that. You know, I need to start a Ghostface mask collection. Oh, paint job. Well, let me grab that mask. These masks go great together. Look at that. What do you guys think? Which one is your favorite? The Michael Myers mask or the Skull mask? Yeah, this one's more white. You can see this one has like a brown hue. Yeah. I love the Flashback mask. Here's the Skull mask here. All right, show that off. So yeah, you can go to, there's a YouTube channel called Custom Corpses, so check him out. And this mask has Velcro too. It has Velcro, so I can wear this as tight as you can wear this as tight as you want, but I'm not gonna wear this mask because it is small on me. So I mean, I guess it will fit my little brother's head. Yeah, look at the thickness on this mask too. That's gonna last. So yeah, that is the Flashback mask from Halloween Kills. Just to make sure you guys get a good look at it, I want to slightly rotate it. Hold on, focus. I gotta go down. Go down in the chat. My favorite is the Michael Myers mask. Yeah. The Michael Myers mask is very popular. Specifically the first one. Big ass mask. Hold on, I gotta do a rotation. You even got the Shatner glue lines there. Alright. I'm gonna rotate it. I even made the nostrils look darker, which I'm just now noticing. I didn't even notice that at first. And here it is. That looks ominous, don't you think? That looks really cool. So with the plastic bag wrapped over it, it's just gonna have to do for now. Let's see. So I got another mask here that I want to show off, and it's not horror related. Ready to see it? We got 10 people watching. Thank you guys for the 8 likes. I really appreciate it. All right, it's over here. The next mask we got is Maestro Megatron, Call Me a Liar. Here is, hold on a minute, there is a spider web on here. There's a spider web on here. All right. Here is my futuristic mask that I got off Temu a few months back. So yeah, it's not horror related. Ah, jeez, that spider web. Yeah, I'll get it off. So here's my futuristic mask that I got off Temu a few months back. It took forever to arrive, but it was worth the wait. Really. I absolutely agree, Mama. I absolutely agree, Mama Green. This is the coolest thing in my collection. That's very cool. Thank you, CS5. Chad, thank you so much. Thank you, Mama Green. Yeah, they have variations, but I decided to go with blue because it's my favorite color. But they also have ones that look intense, and they're a lot more expensive than this. So yeah, it was definitely worth the money. I absolutely love the details on the side there. Um, the, the middle ring, you can see the ring there. Thank you, Tony. You can see the ring there. That's where it lights up. These parts here light up. Um, these parts here also light up, but I haven't really messed with these in a while. So these have to charge. There's the power source. You got the elastic straps on the sides right there. You got the power source, which lights up the lights on the front here, right? And now one thing I did do, this part will clamp and slide onto the back of the strap. You can see this little tab here, which it's not quite centered. That's okay. One thing I did do to modify it, blue is a Tron color. Yeah, agreed. One thing I did do, I use one of those wires that are flexible, that have a wire in it, a wire in them that are covered like a rubberized skin. So I used those to tie the string together because it was so loose and it was getting annoying. So I used one of those to tie this bit together. You can see how the power source connects it, and it does come included with the balaclava. This thing is included with the mask itself. So the idea is you can wear this thing. When you wear it, you put the balaclava on first, and then you put the mask on top. So that way nobody would detect it to you if you have like specific hair. So that's pretty cool. So the light switch to activate the front light is on the bottom. Let's activate that. There we go. And the light switch to activate it on the front is on the back. So let's activate that. See it? You can do that. You can also flicker, and you can also strobe. See that? That is pretty cool. So it's just on the back. The batteries do come included with this mask. So yeah, that is my futuristic mask from Temu. And I absolutely love it. It's on this bust here that I actually bought for sculpting, but I do need to buy another one because this thing is not for sculpting. It's definitely for a display thing. And plus in the advertisement with these masks, they actually use one of these. Actually, it can be used for sculpting, but I think they're more for display because it has that little circle on the bottom. Yeah, look at that. Now, if anybody has this mask, I'm a little confused. It also, I don't know what these are for. They open, but they don't stay open. Same with this one. They don't stay open. I don't know what they're for exactly. Same with here. You see it? Yeah, I don't understand what that's for. Little things to nitpick. I mean, the label here, by the way, here's a breathing hole. The label here is not centered, so I might either just ignore it or remove it altogether. But yeah, this thing is quality. And the way that these are attached, these bits, they're Velcro. So they're Velcroed on. So you can remove them. You can place them back on. I can place them back on. You got the ear bits, which are adjustable. And this mask also came with little earrings, which were weird. I didn't use those. So yeah, here's my futuristic mask that I love. So yeah, that is pretty cool. You can get them on Temu right now. They're pretty pricey, and they might take a while depending where you live, but it is worth the wait. They have a lot of versions on there that are crazy looking, and I'm definitely considering about buying another one in a different color and style. All right, that's my futuristic helmet. Or helmet. Helmet. That's not a helmet. That's a futuristic mask. So, Maestro Megatron, what's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. Pretty cool. Thanks, man. I told you. Hold on. told you I had a futuristic mask. You claim that I was lying. Yeah, I got a futuristic mask right here. It's pretty cool. They have ones in green, yellow, red. The red one looked pretty cool though. Maestro Megatron. Maestro Megatron, everybody. He's a YouTuber. He goes live sometimes. Please like and subscribe to his channel. He is at 400 subs. Or 400. Wait. No, 4,000. 4,000, not 400. 4,000. Yeah. You know, I get you, man. I get you, man. You know, it's really my fault because I tell so many jokes that no one, it's not easy for someone to take me seriously or believe me. Like one of my brothers, every time when I joke with them and when I tell them something that's true, they don't tend to believe me. Asylum, I do live streams too. Yeah, I missed one of the live streams with you, Miss Liz. Hopefully I'm able to catch up with you. So here's the futuristic, 9 likes, thanks guys. So here's the futuristic mask, which is pretty cool. Here's the lights. Yeah. By the way, it's not easy to see out of this. I don't know how people do it. See out of that. It is not easy. God dang it. That's pretty cool. For Friday the 13th fans, I actually got this from a teacher got me this. Hey man, Dreadful, what's up, man? How you doing, man? I seen your videos about like the creepypasta videos, guys. Dreadful has a really cool YouTube channel. It's really cool. He tells like really cool, scary, disturbing stories about like creepypasta characters and stuff. They're really cool, and he does a lot of those scary story things on his videos. Scary story things, what? He does a lot of really cool scary videos, so please like and please subscribe to his channel. Dreadful, welcome to the live stream, man. So I got this pen right here, this Jason Voorhees pen that I got from a teacher, and I have not used this pen, but I'll take it out. I'll take it out for you guys. So it comes with this little thing. And what's cool about this pen, guys, is you see that? It has water in it to emulate the crystal like water. See that? And here it is. I have not used this pen. I have not used it. I guess maybe because I look at it as like a collectible and I don't want to use it too much. I just want to keep it in there. And I do want to keep it in there because the teacher I got this from is actually still to this day my favorite teacher. Yeah, he's really cool. Yeah, that's my. Hey, look. Ironically, it says collectible pen. I wasn't paying attention to that. So yeah, that's my Jason Voorhees pen. Okay, I'm gonna do live stream again with Boogie Manny in August. I can't wait. Can't wait. Wait, Tony? August 15th. Oh, you're doing a live stream with Boogie Manny. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Boogie Manny is a really cool YouTuber. Pen is cool. Thank you, Maestro. That's an awesome pen from teacher. Thank you, Chad. Dreadful. Thanks for the shout out. Thanks. Your teacher got you that. Yeah. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm a Friday the 13th fan, and he got me that. That was pretty cool. He also got me one of those masks, those bottom face masks that are fabric. It was the bottom half of the Jason Voorhees mask. I got to find that somewhere. Dreadful. Thanks for the shout out, man. How you've been. Also, you think you're going to start streaming on a regular basis? Definitely. I definitely want to go live streaming more. Now, I've live streamed in the past before, but my live streams weren't really good, to be honest. And I didn't like the previous house I was in live streaming. If you're not aware, I actually moved. We actually moved to a different location. So I'm getting everything set up, and here's the green screen. So I'm in a different location. So I will be going live streaming often. Dreadful. I've been doing good too. Thank you for asking, Dreadful. Grimes, your teacher. Yeah, answer that. You can't compare it to the Jason Universe one. Yeah, the Jason Universe mask. It's something, and I've seen artists already making those masks. Coolest teacher ever. Couldn't agree more. Yeah, the Jason Universe mask. I want to do a video talking about. I know I did a video about the Jason Universe mask before, but I want to do another one talking about the mask. Awesome. I will make sure to check in whenever you go live streaming. Thank you. Yeah. Can't wait to see. Wait. Hold on. Awesome. We'll make sure to check in whenever you got got a stream going. Well, thank you so much, Dreadful. Can't wait to see you there. I can't wait to see you in past live streams in the chat here. Asylum, I'm probably going on live after your live, so you can join it. All right. Can't wait to see that, Tony. Hopefully I can. Yeah, okay. I'm not busy today, so I'm able to join your stream. Yeah, the Jason Universe mask. I do. This might be spoiling my future video actually, because the video does not exist yet. It does not. It's not even made yet. I'm just talking about it. I do like the Jason Universe mask as like a cheeky novelty prop mask, but as a Jason Voorhees mask that Jason, the real Jason Voorhees, is wearing, it's absolutely terrible, disgraceful. I cannot believe that you would give your main antagonist a crappy hockey mask. And I've seen the hockey masks. I've seen the hockey masks too, where they were custom made. Where what's his name? Beyond Disgusting Studios. He made a Jason Universe mask and he did a good job. But the fact that they're making the real Jason wear that mask is absolutely unforgivable. Why give your main antagonist a goofy looking mask? It's Michael Myers again from Halloween 4 and 5. I still stand by it. The mask that I edited, if you guys are interested, the video I did for Friday the 13th, I released on Friday the 13th, I actually grafted the mask that was canceled from the 2016 TV series. I grafted it over the pre-existing Jason Universe mask, and it looked a lot better. That's the mask that they could have went with, and it looked more like a Jason mask. So yeah. So I like the Jason Universe mask as like a cheeky novelty prop. Like, let's say if Jason Voorhees became so much of a population around Camp Crystal Lake, like if Camp Crystal Lake opened up a little shop full of Jason Voorhees merchandise, such as a shirt of a cheap looking machete, cups that have his name on it or whatever, and of course a silly cheap looking mask, kind of like those dollar store masks. I would have liked the mask for that, but for giving it to the actual Jason, it's just terrible, unforgivable. If I were to rank every Friday the 13th masks, that one is definitely going at number 13 spot. Ironic, isn't it, by the way? Honestly, I think the Jason appearance for Jason Universe looks AI generated. It is AI generated. You can sort of tell by the mismatched weird collar on the coat and stuff. Yeah. Somebody also pointed out how the buttons disappeared but still showed up. It's pretty bad. It is an AI. It is AI, like the number. Don't even get me started with that box art for the Nightmare on Elm Street box set. That's one of the worst artworks I've ever seen in my life. I've seen that. I missed some of the comments. 2 more days for the Jason Universe to blow this. Again, the only thing you're gonna get what you want from like the design choices from a character and from how people. How should I say it like this? The only thing you can get the only way to get a good movie and a really good design of a specific character that you admire is from the fans. Maestro Megatron said the same thing. Only the fans, you can only count on the fans because, they're the fans. They're the fans of these franchises that we all love. Hollywood doesn't do it anymore. Yeah. I love your fan art of the good. Wait, I know you're a fan of the good. Dang it, I keep messing it up. I know you're a fan of the good old classics, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, etc. But are you also a fan of newer horror movies? Yes, I am. I'm gonna be. Yes, I love Thanksgiving. I love Hard Eyes. Um, I have not seen the last. I Know What You Did Last Summer movie. Well, we're talking about the new ones. I loved Hard Eyes. Love Thanksgiving. Love those films. I will definitely be doing a video of my favorite like slasher films, standalone slasher films. I also love Valentine. I love what else? What else is out there? In a Violent Nature. I know a lot of people didn't like that movie too much, but I enjoyed it. Fear Street. Oh, Fear Street. Fear Street. I love Fear Street Prom Queen. I know a lot of people did not like that movie, but I love the movie. I had fun with it. I know it's people are saying, oh, it's generic. Oh, they just copied this and that. They copied Prom Night. Well, in my defense, the first Fear Street movie copied Scream. The second Fear Street movie copied Friday the 13th. The third Fear Street, I don't even know. I think they copied The Exorcist, I think. But yeah, I still love those movies. The only thing they did is they added like this supernatural possessed element. Now we've seen that before. So why are people complaining about Fear Street Part 4? And I like the killer's design, the red raincoat and the mask. Hopefully, Trick or Treat Studios said something about licensing those masks. As soon as they sell those masks, I'll definitely pre-order it. Not from them because their customer service is bad. So a lot of more stuff. Here's my closet. Anybody want to see my closet? I don't have candy in the closet. Here's my closet. Here's my Jason Voorhees jacket, my coat that my mom bought me. Actually, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I didn't mean to close the door, damn it. All right, back to the closet. Asylum, do you like the new Halloween movies like Halloween 2018, Kills and Ends? Okay, that's a good. Let me close the door real quick. I liked Halloween 2018. I thought it was a great comeback to the franchise, and I think they do a good job connecting it to the original. I love the design of Michael Myers. I love the mask. Love James G. Courtney's performance, even though they kind of messed up with him not stalking people. Did a good job. Love the score. I do like some of the characters, and I overall like the story. I did not like Laurie Strode in 2018. In fact, I didn't like her in the trilogy. I can't really stand Jamie Lee Curtis too much. Halloween Kills, I like the flashback. I like the firefighter scene, even though I think it's a bit overrated. And I do like some of the kills and the cinematography and the score and all that, but there's no story. There's no story with Halloween Kills. And Halloween Ends, all I'm going to say is the movie sucked. I hated it. Halloween Ends is my least favorite in the franchise. That's the worst one in my opinion. I hate Halloween Ends. I always will. What they do to Michael Myers is absolutely unforgivable. I don't know why people are defending that and trashing on Halloween Resurrection. So yeah, Halloween Ends. I hated Halloween Ends. That's the worst one. No candy. That's the shocker. Yeah. So yeah, Halloween Ends is a terrible film. I didn't like it. If you like it, props to you. But I'm not one of those people. So what do I got? I've got stuff in here in the closet. I got a hockey mask right there. No, well, not a hockey mask. I got a drawing of a hockey mask that I don't want to show you guys because it's currently in the works. Well, I'm not making it now. It's just it doesn't exist yet. I got a mask right here that I bought from Dollar General. Oh, hold on. Let me show you guys my Jason jacket real quick. What do you guys think? Looks pretty cool, huh? You got the remake Jason from the remake, which is probably my second favorite Friday the 13th. Love this. Love the stream. I love to get back to work later, bro. All right, take care, CS5 Unmask. Can't wait to see your Mortal Kombat Jason costume. That thing looks fire. Yeah, it's gonna be a real fatality when I see that video. That costume looks pretty good. Take care, CS5. Pretty killer. Thanks, Grimes. Yeah, my mom got this for me on Christmas, so I absolutely love it. It's the remake, Jason. Put that up there. It will stay. Yeah. Is it gonna? Okay. So I got this mask off of. I got this mask from Dollar General during Halloween season, and I looked at it and I passed on it, but I looked back and I wanted to buy it to see what I can do to customize this. So here it is. Here's this mask that I bought from Dollar General. Now, much like the skull mask that you saw, someone said that this reminded them of Fear Street. Does this mask remind you of anything? Whoever, if this mask reminds you of anything from another slasher villain that's not a part of Fear Street, let me know. Your comment will get pinned up. I promise. Guess who this reminds me of? Yes, Grimes. You got it. You got it. Thanksgiving. How do you pin that up? Yeah, it reminds me of John Carver from Thanksgiving. That's why I bought this mask. And V for Vendetta, that was definitely close, Chad. But this has like the John Carver from Thanksgiving vibes to it. That's why I bought it. So it definitely looks like it. So you got that right, Grimes. I was definitely thinking that. So I bought this because what if I can just make this like a typical killer? It kind of looks like a pizzeria killer or something like that. Like if somebody were, I don't know, made a slasher movie. Interesting. I haven't seen Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's a really good movie. 13 likes. Thanks, guys. So, like, it looks like the way that the hair looks, the way the mustache looks, it kind of looks like a pizzeria worker or something. I played Roblox a lot, and there's this pizzeria killer that you have to get with gems or a lot of Robux. And the face looks exactly like this. So I was thinking, what if I created a slasher villain that goes around a pizza shop killing people? Right? So I bought this and I already modified it. It came with a hood attached to it. You could kind of see the glue residue. Can you see it? So I removed that. I also cut the mask's side right here because it was going down and I didn't like it. So I cut that off. And by my surprise, when I removed the hood, it had slots for the straps. So I definitely will be slotting some straps through. The mask came with foam padding, which is very uncomfortable. I ripped that out. And another thing I would have to do is get rid of the little blemishes you can see there. Why they painted it, I have no idea, but I think I can make this mask work. If I do a little bit of modification, a little touch-ups, I can definitely create potentially an X4 icon. Much like John Carver, like Grimes mentioned, maybe I'll call this the Pizzeria Killer. That's definitely a good idea. Interesting idea. I'll definitely call this the Pizzeria Killer. Ah, shit. The little blemish there. I gotta be careful. Doesn't that look creepy? You can see my eyes. Yeah, so I definitely will be adding. I'm definitely going to be adding foam padding in this mask because it is so uncomfortable in some places, especially there's no give to where the mask locks in place. So yeah, that's going to be a fun project. I will be calling this the Pizzeria Killer. The Pizzeria Killer. Yeah, I like that name. So I'll definitely paint the flesh tone. I'll definitely paint some of the hair pieces like the mustache and the hair eyebrows white. So yeah, now add mesh to the eyes. We'll see. We'll see. So that's the mask that I want to work on. The masks that I'm mostly working on that are not finished are these two. I have my own room finally. Chef Grill Hang as the Pizzeria Killer name. Ooh. Is that wait? Is that a thing that actually exists, or is that like ideas? You're giving me ideas to give this character a name. This is definitely interesting. Oh, okay, okay. That's a pretty cool name. Underneath the shadow looks. Yeah, I don't know why they painted silver. I already sanded it away. All right, we've been talking. I've been talking about this mask. Move on, Asylum. I know somebody's saying move on, move on. So I got another mask here. Well, it's not. I just made up that name. Oh, okay, that's a pretty cool name. I like that name. Chef Grill Hang. I like that name. Let me. I'm gonna write that down actually, if you don't mind. I'm gonna. I'm gonna steal that name. I like that name. All right. So this other mask, it's actually not complete. And let me close the closet door. Can you close the closet door? What line is that from? So I got another mask here, and this is actually a failed fiberglass mask. I'll pull it out here. Here is my failed fiberglass mask. Now I know what you guys are asking. Like, what? What mask is this? So this is a mask of. I won't spoil it yet. I won't give it away until I actually cut it. But this is the mask that I made based off a character I saw, and I can't remember on the top of my head what the name was. So I made a duct tape structure on a mannequin head, and I covered it in fiberglass. Like an idiot, I did not. I didn't do it right. You're supposed to. You can't just do it that way. You have to have it inside of a mold for it to look nice. And so my original plan, after it looked like this, I mean, you can still see like the definition of the nose and cheeks and stuff. My plan was to use a Dremel and Dremel down some of the imperfections. But I decided against that. What I'm going to do, well, first off, I am going to sand down the blemishes with the Dremel, but I'm going to do a silicone casting over this. And then I'm going to do a clay pour. Well, I'm going to do a shell. And after that's dry, I'm going to do a clay pour and go in and resculpt some of the features, making it look better. So this is fiberglass. Tough stuff. I mean, I'm not going to put it on my face, and I put duct tape on the edges because it was sharp. But I definitely need to do something with this. I'm going to turn it into a. I'm going to keep this because I do want to make a mask. I'm going to turn this into a burlap. I'm going to cover it in burlap and do something cool with it. But yeah, this is a failed fiberglass mask that I did. See that? You can see I marked out the eyes in the mouth, just to get the idea how it looks. But yeah, this isn't how it was supposed to turn out. And I even used black fabric to make out the eyes. And you can see I drew the edges where I need to cut. And I also used the wrong fiberglass with this. I used the fiberglass matting that's a bit more on the stringy side, but you need to use fiberglass cloth. So this does have fiberglass cloth in it, and it is definitely strong. But I wish I had put more layers in it. But it didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it. The only thing I like is the basic structure of it, but not the execution of the little imperfections on it. Like, it looks cool. Like, from below there, from the sides, from the top here. I want to get this angle. There. Kind of looks like the Brandon. I forgot what it's called. You can see that there. So yeah, that is thank you for that comment. Thanks, Grimes. So I got to do something with this, and I will do something with this. Just not this current moment because we're actually still moving in. But for the right now, that will just be stored in this little baggie here until it sees the light of day. I will just place it in there for temporarily. Anybody, we're almost there to Halloween. Halloween is almost upon us. I definitely want to do more videos on Halloween because last Halloween I only put out 3 videos. No. How many did I put out? I put out 2 videos and one of them I deleted. This time I want to put out more videos, and I always tend to do true crime on my videos or on around Halloween time. Any superhero mask you have or like to have? Not this current moment. I guess we can count that Futuristic mask as a superhero. Yeah, definitely. I want to put out more videos for Halloween. This is not right. Like around October. So if you notice, some of my true crime videos came out on Halloween. So I definitely want to do those type of videos on Halloween. And my second one I did was this ghost. What was how 2 high schoolers took the inspiration of Scream and they killed their classmate. But there's also another one where a killer around in Gainesville actually inspired Ghostface. So I want to do something like that. But I'm putting that one off because there's one true crime story that I want to get out the way first. You should do true crimes, but around your new area. Yeah. But around my area. I'm a little lost there. Are you talking about... I'm a little confused there, Chad. Something with Slenderman and Myers. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Like do those like fun true crime things. Kind of like creepypasta. Are you talking about the Slenderman stabbings? Is that what you mean? Let me put everything back here. A skull mask is facing the wrong way. All right. Yes. Oh, okay. I gotta look into that. By the way, speaking of that, I think one of them got released to the public. So I'll look into that sometime soon, Chad. I know which one you're talking about. Oh, hold on a minute, guys. There's something I want to show you. This is what my older brother, got me for Christmas. A Jason Voorhees necklace made out of metal. Look at that. So I guess you could say I have Jason Voorhees merchandise. I have a necklace, a pin, a jacket, and I do have pajamas somewhere, but I don't know where they are. I don't know where they're at. But the one thing I do not have is a Jason mask. Yes, I have hockey masks. I have one there, I have one on the wall, but they're not Jason. So I need the Jason masks. So here is this mask. Looks pretty cool. Looks real. I think it's made out of metal or aluminum. If a magnet doesn't stick to it, then this might be aluminum. So that is pretty cool. And I love this necklace. This was the coolest thing I've ever gotten. Put that back there. What else do we have? What else do we have? Is my cat at the door? Oh, there you are. Diamond. I knew you were at the door. What you doing? I think she got scared when I opened the door. This is my kitty cat, guys. Come here, girl. All right. Well, guys, here is the... You are going to meet the scariest cat in the world. Diamond. Kitty cat. Her name's Diamond. And she peed in my closet the first day she arrived. Huh. Here's my kitty cat, Diamond. She's a murderer. She likes to kill for a living. True crimes, Diamond the cat. That's a good one. Do not forget to join my live after. Okay. Zed Grimes. Not Zed. Zeb. We'll call you Zeb Grimes. So here's Diamond the kitty cat. Yeah, you were a beautiful cat. Yeah, you are. Where have you been? You've been busy? You just been upstairs. You're not supposed to be upstairs. Zeb Ed. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. It was kind of hard to say. Kind of hard to say. Zeb Ed. Zeb Ed Grimes. Okay, thank you for clarifying that, Zeb. Zed. No, it's Zeb. Dang it. Zeb Ed. Thank you for clarifying that, man. So that is all the masks that I have in my collection. I really don't have... You could say I have enough masks, but I really don't. I mean, I only have... 3 of them are not even done. One of them is almost finished, kind of. The only ones that are finished, not counting the Michael Myers mask, are only 3 masks. The Skull, the Ghostface, and the Mylek mask from Sleepaway Camp 2 Unhappy Campers. I really got to get... That mask doesn't count, the Futuristic one, but I really got to get these masks done, and I really have to rebuild my collection. So, start answering some chats. Oh, by the way, hold on. Can we go back up? I forgot to block... What's his name? His name was Lungs Who? Yeah. I'm definitely hiding that username because I know one day he's going to come back and troll again. So, yeah, I'm not falling for that. I got to start... Who wants to be a mod on here? I need some moderators. Because I don't want to keep blocking them on my phone every time I'm talking about something. And I think the next time when I go live, I am definitely going to sit down. I'm going to... Who wants to be a... Okay, Tony, you'll be a mod. Add as a moderator. Wait a minute. Can manage block words. Can review and remove. Yeah, we'll do that. So you're a moderator, Tony. Grimes, would you like to be a moderator? I want to put Chad as a mod if he wants to be. Yeah. Thanks, Asylum. No problem, Tony. Welcome to the mods. I used to have a mod on here. I don't know what happened to that person. Hey, Tony, I got a question for you. Which Michael Myers mask is your favorite? Wait, it like Jor-El from Superman? I'm a little lost on that. Nice. The Halloween Kills mask is pretty cool. No problem, Chad. Welcome to the mod. You two are the only two mods here. Are the only two mods on my streams here. The Halloween Kills mask is cool. Really, really cool. Love that mask. I used to own one, but unfortunately I gave it away. My favorite Michael Myers mask, if you want to know what my favorite Michael Myers mask is the Halloween Ends mask. I love that mask. Love the aging, the worn down, droopy look to it, and I love the moldy side of the mask and how the hair kind of looks like it's flat and it's covered in mold. I love that look. I like it more than the original look. Don't I know a lot of people love the OG mask. Sebastian and Megatron, good mods. They would be good mods? Is that what you mean? I will put you a mod on my live after your live. Thank you. All right, appreciate. I can't wait, Tony. Can't wait. What time are you going live? I was going to go live yesterday, but I was too busy. What time are you going live, Tony? The cat is sleeping. Man. What are you doing down here? My girl. Yeah. There is the adorable little doggy. My dog Princess, who is just wandering around. Why are you wandering around? Oh. What are you barking? Hey, stop barking. It's just the TV. Stop barking. Is there somebody here? All right, guys. I won't be right back. I'm saying I won't be right back because if you say you'll be right back in a slasher movie, you die. Hold on. I apologize for my dog barking, guys. That must have been loud. I'm your guys' perspective. After yours around, wait, round like you done with your live. Oh, so you're going to go live after my live is ended, which I'm almost about to end the live here. I'll be leaving a little bit. Prince is good dog. She is sometimes. So, guys, I'm actually going to close the live now. I really don't have, I wanted to do just wanted to hang out for a little bit, and I don't usually go live, but I definitely want to start going live. That is all the live today. I'm going to be leaving here. I'm going to be jumping off. I can't wait to do more live streams with you guys. And Tony, I'm definitely going to join your live, and I can't wait to be there. Art Asylum Ghosts, I will see you guys on the next live stream. I recommend dry mango sugar snacks from the Philippines. I'll try that. Hey, Grimes, would you like to be a mod? I think I asked you that earlier. I definitely would like to have mods on here to get rid of these trolls, because one of them showed up earlier. If you want to. So I'll be seeing you guys next time. I don't know what being a moderator is. Yes, I'm that new to YouTube stuff. Okay, what a moderator is. You'll be looking out for trolls. And what are trolls? They are people who would join live streams and say, comment very terrible things. They might say, hey, your nose look big. Or hey, you look fat, you look weird, you look dumb. Those type of people, you know. So what moderators do is that they would block that person and put them in timeout or keep them hidden on this channel. So that's what a moderator is. That's what a moderator would do, is get rid of those type of people who are being nasty. So would you like to be a mod? Yeah, Miss Liz has a lot of trolls. Can't stand those people. So if you want to be a moderator, Zeb Ed Grimes, make that happen. Also, you got a pretty cool icon there. Who is that? The Grim Reaper? Is that the Grim Reaper? Kind of. Kind of looks like that a little bit. It kind of looks like this. The Grim Reaper. Yes, I draw it myself. Nice. Nice. Yeah, so this is a Grim Reaper mask too. All right. I'll make you a mod. I'm going to make you a mod. I'm an artist. That's really cool. Really cool, Zeb. Zebed. So I'll make you a moderator. And the next time I go live, I'll explain more what a moderator is. Can't wait to see your masks, Tony. Art Asylum Ghost, I will be back soon with another video, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. All right, you take care. Wait a minute, how do you end this? I mean, I don't want to go because you guys are pretty cool. You click the X. Yeah, you stop streaming. All right.